What is up and is going on, guys? Simpsy here and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 QPR career mode on the Xbox One. In today's episode we have two matches, the first of which is the FA Cup final against Southampton, which is going to be a very interesting match to say the least. And we have a Barclays Premier League match against Everton, who I always seem to lose against, and Ross Barkley always seems to get the better of me, whether or not it's bagging a lot of goals or a spectacular bicycle kick into the top of the net. But we are in the FA Cup final. We are last year's champions. Unfortunately, in the Capital One Cup, we ended up losing to Chelsea 1-0 when we won it last year. But we are versing Southampton. Jay Rodriguez is facing his former club, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. And Osvaldo, the Italian for Southampton, has been playing really spectacular football. They don't have Gaston Ramirez anymore, so they might be losing some creative opportunity in the midfield. But nevertheless, I want to quickly just recap what happened in the last episode. We ended up winning 3-1 over Middlesbrough, and I had a massive squad rotation. And I rotated everyone out. So you might be hearing some names here that you might be like, what the fuck, why did he score? Matt Phillips ended up picking up 2 goals in the man of the match. He really did play spectacular. And Truanilio ended up bagging his first penalty of the campaign. And speaking of penalties here, we nearly conceded one from Osvaldo, but Southampton really do capitalise on the opportunity and a smash it past Zut there. But we did have a match against Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-finals. We ended up drawing 2-2, but it was okay seeing we ended up winning 4-0 at the home match. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up 2 goals and Sergio Aguero picking up those 2 assists, but he did get the man of the match for that. Speaking of Sergio Aguero, he just scored there to bring us back to 2-1 against Southampton, and what a fantastic finish to come back here. Cristiano Ronaldo sets through the South American and absolutely smashes it past the Southampton goalkeeper to make it 2-1. So things are really starting to warm up here at Wembley Stadium. Cristiano Ronaldo trying to find some creative players up front, trying to get some sort of scoring, but Southampton were holding possession not for long until Cristiano Ronaldo manages to intercept with the Ronaldo chop. He's through on goal. Well, not really through on goal. He had a lot of space in front of him. That's a little bit optimistic saying that. But Danny Welbeck manages to cut back inside. The shot gets blocked, and Southampton quite comfortably get it away there. But they're on the attack again. Southampton, I'm surprised they didn't actually score in this spot, but Jesus Christ, it came really close, and Danny Welbeck, my striker, was actually at the back of the defense trying to get it clear, but we end up winning the FA Cup final against Southampton 2-1. What a result. I didn't really, like I said, I've had so many, well, usually I do care about the FA Cup and the Capital One, but I've just had so many my own objectives, to be quite honest. Obviously, in the first season, we wanted to get championship. My main objective for the second season was to qualify for championship. And in this season, I'm really focusing on doing well in the Champions League. It's just purely luck that we managed to win the 2 finals fucking last year, and we managed to win this one. Unfortunately, we didn't win the Capital One Cup. We did lose to Chelsea 1-0, but this is another piece of silver where I'm really happy to collect. So we've collected 2 FA Cup trophies, 1 Capital One Cup, and 1 championship. So we've got 4 trophies on us, which isn't too bad. We did come second to the Barclays Premier League last season, which was a good achievement for our first season, but I'm hoping to lift the Champions League trophy settings. We did beat Real Madrid and Barca in the quarters and the semis. But if you look at the squad depth and you look at the names on the team sheet, you would think we'd have a big chance, seeing Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne, a fantastic striker. We've got Junior Hoilett and, of course, Carrillo on the wings, and Sebastian Rowe, who's turning into a Bastian Schweinsteiger. He's turning into a fantastic centre defensive mid, the German. But we ended up winning 2-1, sorry. I wasn't being too arrogant, narcissistic. But Kevin De Bruyne and Sergio Aguero both picked up 1 goal each. But we do have a match here against Everton at home. And guys, you do know my history against Everton. It's never too good, and I don't really know how Everton's season they're going. They're currently 9th, but I swear, like, Southampton, Spurs, and them have been drifting out of that top that top 7. But Cristiano Ronaldo is the top goal scorer of the Barclays Premier League on 30 goals, followed by Juan Mata for Manchester United and Edinson Cavani, the former QPR and Paris Saint-Germain striker. Now, for some reason in this match, it must have been in quick succession past the FA Cup match, so most of my team were actually quite knackered. So I did actually bring on Danny Welbeck for Sergio Aguero, and that's probably that's where it really pays off that we signed Cornelio, another winger. Unfortunately, he's a little bit knackered, but we do have Menez. He is going down in stats. We obviously will need to replace him at a later date. Scratching my head there, but I think those little tweaks to the side. We don't have our full first team playing, but obviously I wanted to care about, if we're in the final, we might as well give it our all and try lift the silverware at the end of it regardless. I don't know, it maybe could have jeopardised our Barclays Premier League title hopes, but like I said, my main objective was to win the championship, and we'll soon see where we end up when the final episodes come out. I don't think we've got many more, probably 3 or 4 to be quite honest. We're nearly at the end of the Champions League stage, and we're around about, we've nearly played like 33 games played, I do believe. I can't remember quite exactly, but we are coming to the dying stages of the Barclays Premier League. But Junior Hoilett here on the ball, trying to create something for us. It's Kevin De Bruyne on the outside of the box. Unfortunately, Menez, the PSG player. We had a lot of former PSG players here, but fuck's sake. Everton do start off the scoring just before the 40th minute, and it was actually McCarthy. At least it wasn't Barkley. That would have really boiled my piss if that happened. But Danny Welbeck here, threw on goal. It just, unfortunately, the shot was blocked. He really got into a good position, very much in the same situation here. He manages to redeem himself a little bit, finding Cristiano Ronaldo on the header, and he is going to be, without a doubt, the Golden Boot winner. 31 goals, that's made it now. What a fantastic player Cristiano Ronaldo is, and he's actually worth every single penny. And he's through on here, trying to get to it. He does a dive sort of save, tries to get back on his right foot, and nearly gets past. But speaking of people getting past, Danny Welbeck manages to beat the Everton goalkeeper and makes it 2-1. So if I can beat Everton here today, I really would have conquered my demons against them. But what a fantastic piece of play from them. And guys, put in the comment section down below, which was your favourite Cristiano Ronaldo goal? I still can't forget the first leg against Real Madrid when they were playing in the orange kit. It was like the Ronaldo chop to scoop turn to roulette, or I can't remember exactly what order, but he ended up smashing it. And then there was a pretty good one from kickoff in the last episode. But let me know in the comment section down below. Probably my favourite goal in the career mode was when I had, I think it was, who was it? It must have been Royce or Götze in the Manchester United career mode, where I hit it from, it was like a fucking volley top net past Neuer. I'll put a link in the description if I can remember to do so. But it was a fantastic well hit goal. But guys, we are coming to the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video to support my channel, and I have more QPR career mode coming your way very soon.